I am Jasmine Masters, and I have something to say. Last night I watched the lip sync battle with Channing Tatum and his wife, and Beyonce and Paula Abdul. Great show. What bothered me about the whole thing was he got so much, and this is not to bring him down or anything like that. This is just to state the fact about what I see and what I witness. Whenever a straight guy does drag or act gay in a TV show or a movie or whatever the case may be, they always get this big old praises and everybody high-fiving them and cheering them on and giving them all the props and all this stuff. Well, for myself, I've been doing drag for at least 18, 20 years or so. I didn't get that much praise for doing what I do. And well, another thing that bothers me is why do the industry have to go out and find a straight character to play a gay part when we have enough gay members or gay actors and singers and dancers or whatever right here waiting for a big opportunity to do what you are paying someone straight to do. I don't get it. It's mind blowing because we don't ever get that stuff. Gay or the LGBT never get that type of praises. What we do get is faggot, homo, transsexual, or lesbian, or we just get shamed and down talked every time. When if you really took the time, if the people really took the time to say, well, let's see what the LGBT community actually has to offer, you will see. As most of you guys already know, a lot of things happen because of us. We are the makeup artists, we are the hairdressers, we are the fashion designers, we are the girls that show the girls how to walk. We all of that. And it just seems like now, everybody, from the females now to the straight men playing the gay parts, everybody is taking our culture, and they making it their own, but they getting all this praises, and we still getting killed, jumped, bullied, talked about, shamed, kicked out our houses and all this stuff. But as soon as somebody goes on TV and they supposed to be straight and they do some gay scene or something, the ones who shame us and talk about us glorify them. Why is that? I don't get it. I think it's very disrespectful, and my feelings are so hurt by this type of stuff. The industry do not need to go out into the world and find them a straight actor or actress to play a gay or transsexual part when we have enough people in our LGBT community that could play the role of what you need. Every role that they had ever had on TV, for them to being a drag queens or a transsexual or being gay boys or lesbians, we have that in our own community that could be on the TV screen or on the movie screen doing that same job that you hiring someone straight to do. Why would you do that? It is a slap in our face. I know for sure it's a slap in mine. I can't speak for everybody. I can just speak for myself. It's a slap in my face to always see somebody straight on TV get praises for being something that I am, and I get shamed for it. That's not right. I don't get it. I don't get it, and it pisses me off that that type of stuff happens. Now, just today, I was in the bank, and I was exchanging my ones, and these people was behind me and as well in front of me talking about the show, and they laughing and kikiing and thinking it was cute and funny and all this stuff. When it was my turn to go to the window to give the lady my cash to exchange them, she was like, oh wow, this is a lot of singles, what you do? You know, and I laughed at it. I said, oh ma'am, I do drag for a living. That's what I do. I was on RuPaul Drag Race. I played in First Sunday as Mordecai. I was on the New Normal with Nene Leakes, playing hers, whatever. So me and the cashier was having a great conversation. But what I did notice was that same exact people that was sitting there praising and cheering on what Channing Tatum had done the night before, they was actually frowned up at me, whispering, pulling their kids away from me, like as if I had some fucking disease or something, or I just didn't matter. How could you praise somebody who is mocking what I do for a living, but then shame me? What the fuck is going on? That's just like the women nowadays. I see women walking around, and I always say makeup is for women. You women wear this makeup, it's for you. Now, what we do as drag queens or entertainers, we add on extra. We contour heavier, we highlight heavier, we blush, we do everything a little heavier because we are in a spotlight and it's going to bring us out. You're going to see us. But now we got women sitting here getting their asses pumped up. Because they see the transsexuals with their gorgeous bodies, and now they're like, oh well, how did it? This is what they say. How did them men get their bodies like that? Then they go figure out, and that's all they see. They don't see, oh, how did that woman get this done, or how that lady. They're like, oh, well, how do men get their bodies like that? So they go to the same spot some of the girls go to, because I know a lot of those people went on down to Tijuana, or they go to these pump parties, and the girls are getting all these big old asses. Now all these asses are coming to play. That ain't because of they want to have a fat ass. That's because they see the transsexuals got these booming ass bodies. So they figure, I need that. Let me go get that. Bottom line, cut and dry. Now they contouring and highlighting, they double lashing it, and all this. It's just so much now. They using our yes and this, and they just taking our whole community, our whole life, and making it their own, pushing us back, and now it's theirs. How in the fuck does that happen? If you could accept for a straight man or a straight woman to act or be a drag queen or a transsexual on a TV screen or just acting like one, why the hell can you not respect the fact that we are gay and we are happy of who we are? I don't even think we hurt anybody by being who we are, because you're not hurting us by being who you are. And that's just butter line cut and dry. Simple as that. I don't get it. Everything we do, now I could go anywhere and on TV. You see every woman damn near acting like she gay, like a gay guy, or what they think gay guys act like. They want, yes, girl, and Miss Thing, and let me dish you the tea, yeah, girl, we kicking. Bitch, that's our lingo. That's for the LGBT, not for the straight folks. Y'all keep y'all shit over there, and let us have ours. We can't have shit. No matter what we do, we will always get shamed down, and you guys will take. And that shit needs to fucking stop. If you're going to take and use our shit, respect us as human beings that we are. Bottom line, cut and dry. We was born to be who we are. So I think now today, since it's the early part of the year, if you're going to look for a drag queen, or you need a drag queen for a role, or you need somebody to play a transsexual, or you need somebody to play a lesbian, won't you quit going to these damn actors and actresses that's already out here and go into the LGBT community and give us a chance to get out there? It's millions of us who need that spotlight chance, and you guys can give it to us, but your ass is too ignorant to do it. Bottom line, you guys are fucked up over there in that industry. It's enough of us here. I know it is. I see this all the time. And I'm just in LA, so I know around the world there's a lot of people waiting for their opportunity. But what do we see? We see a straight person on stage or on that goddamn screen mocking us, and they get the praises, and we still getting killed. We still getting put out of our houses. We still getting talked to like we ain't shit, like we ain't nothing. And for me to be a black man doing drag, I get it harder than a lot of people. Not just me personally, but just I get it hard. Like, I'm black, I'm a male, I'm gay, bisexual, whatever you want to call me, and I do drag. So that's a whole bunch of flaws right there where I ain't got no chance. I gotta crawl my way and fight my way to make a point somewhere, or try to say I'm here without somebody keep closing doors in my face. Come on, let's get it together. Come on, I mean for real. Just think about it. The world is doing everything. Women getting their asses ate like groceries. The men, straight men, want their asses ate like groceries. I know gay men been eating asses since doomsday because our asses is our pussies. It's our boy pussies. So that's been happening to us for years, but now it's coming into the straight world where everybody want to eat ass, and the women want their asses ate, the men want their asses ate. I'm not saying that already ain't happened, but I know now it's becoming the thing to do. Why? Because you're hanging out with us gay folks. So you're still in that too. You're still in our section. Next thing you know, the straight man gonna be getting fucked without it being a problem. The women ain't gonna care. They already ran makeup. I mean, hell, shit, you just in boy drag. What the problem is? Can we get it together? Praise us, please, for doing what we do. If you want to see a great show, you want to see what drag queens could do, why don't you look at the Dreamgirls review? Why don't you look at the Stars of the Century in Atlanta? Why don't you look at the Parliament House? Why don't you look at Lips Restaurant? Why don't you look at all these damn shows here, the pageants and Continentals and US of A's and MBUs and stuff? If you want to see talent, why don't you look up them things, them clubs I just mentioned, or pageants or shows or whatever, and see what we could do. We do some of the production numbers that y'all been working on 6 months to get right, and probably ain't got it right, and we come in 2 weeks and clear it out the ballpark with the costumes that we make. Think about it. That's all I'm saying. Praise, please, can I get it? For what we do, it ain't hard. Just open up the doors to us now. It's time for us. Simple. It's about respect. Shit.